welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel. So it's the first day of January 2027. God has brought us this far, and we know that He will not let us down. He has shown us mercy from January last year till another January this year. Well, for those of you who will say, "Well, I'm saying that if I'm such a spiritual person," well, I'm not that spiritual. I am actually just happy to see a new year, to cross over to 2026 with you guys, with each and every one of you who make it thus so far to this year. I'm here just to say a happy new year to each and every one of you. I'm here to say that this year we are not just going to strategize politically and ensure that we get back our country, Nigeria, together. We are also going to strategize together as a community here to know that, yes, me particularly will give you guys the right information as when needed every single time. So I'm going to be doing that as well here on the channel. So it's going to be an interesting year. It's going to be a year filled with joy, a year filled with laughter. I want to say happy new year to each and every one of you who come across this video. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for having a community like this that I will always want to come and talk to you guys. It's a great thing for me. It's a great thing of joy for me. It's a great thing of connection for me to always share this moment with you guys. I always feel so excited whenever I come online like this and I see that one or two persons is actually joining me. It gives me so much joy, and I'm happy to see you guys. So, well, we have over 6 people here now. I would like to know where you're watching from. Just tell us where you're watching from. Canada, USA. For those of you who know, I watch from Nigeria. Lyon Mack by name. The face, the voice, everything behind the channel, it's me. So I'd love to know where you're watching us from. Just let us know. I guess the chat board is open. Tell us where you're watching us from. And again, once again, I'm saying a happy new year to each and every one of you. You guys mean the world to me at every given time. So I put that image there because I know a lot of you want to ask questions that what is really going to happen? Why did His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi had to declare his intention on the last day of 2025? I already told you guys here long before now that this 2026, a lot of things are needed to be fixed. If you listen to what he said from his speech yesterday, he spoke a lot. He said a lot of things. He talked about fixing the certificate issues. He talked about ensuring that there will be no rigging at all costs. He talked about fixing the judiciary. For those of you who have not seen that video, check it here on the channel. It's right here. His speech as he joined ADC yesterday in Enugu. And again, if you don't know, he did not just join alone. Celebrate my laptop for me. He did not just join ADC alone. He joined ADC with a lot of amazing people, a lot of great people, a lot of people with great integrity, a lot of people who are not just playing politics because they want money for to their pocket. They are playing politics because they have the interests of Nigerians at heart. They are willing to serve our dear country. Those are the people he joined. He moved. In fact, the only Abga senator moved with him. Oh, thank you so much. All the way from St. Louis, USA. Thank you so much. The only Abga senator also joined with him. Those of you who understand what I'm saying will know. The only Abga senator, the only senator the party Abga has, moved with him. So a lot of people, Tony Ume, Senator Tony Moyi, names I cannot mention, Pat Utomi, The list is just endless. Oh, Barcelona, Spain. Thank you for joining us all the way from Barcelona in Spain. So Peter Obi is really, really, really out. He's really, really out. And trust me, another controversy that is coming up. I don't know, maybe a lot of you have not read the article from, is it Onanuga Abi? What's that his name again? That he was coming after himself, thinking he was coming after His Excellency, that he's going to be a vice president. Me and you know that Obi is too big to be a vice president to anybody. Politically, we know these things. So it's not something that somebody will want to come and deceive themselves and find online presence and give to themselves. Nobody saw this event coming. Maybe they might have got a hint, because of course Obi will not just wake up and just join like that. There must be a hint, and that was why they were saying all of what they said. But trust me, 2027 is going to be great. 2027 is going to be an amazing year. 2027 is going to be a year of turnover. And like I said earlier, for those of you who have not watched the speech, go and watch it. Trust me, you will not regret it. Trust me, you're definitely not going to regret it. You're going to find it very interesting. And you are going to understand why he joined. Earlier today, Atiku said he's going to work with Obi. That was what he said. He said he's going to work with Obi. The same person, they were saying that he's going to be the vice. First of all, he gave a welcome speech to him, and he said he's going to work with Obi. But before then, let's read what Labour Party reacted. Labour Party has actually reacted, because trust me, losing someone like Peter Obi is going to be a big blow on their face. They might not agree, but me and you know that this thing is going to weaken the party. So I beg my charger as well. No verse. My laptop charger. It's going to weaken the party. It's going to weaken the party so much. So they've actually reacted. So Labour Party reacts to Peter Obi defection to ADC. He said, a faction of the Labour Party led by the embattled national chairperson Julius Abure claimed that the LP made a mistake in selecting Peter Obi as its presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. Now, they are not trying to react to his defection from Labour Party to ADC. This is the reaction. In fact, I'm going to read it all out here. Just give me a second. Let me plug this so my system don't go off. He said, Obiora Ufo, the national spokesperson of the Labour Party faction, stated this in a statement on Wednesday night, shortly after Peter Obi defected from Labour Party to African Democratic Congress. He said Premium Times reported that on Monday that Mr. Peter Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, defected to the ADC on Wednesday in Enugu alongside the top politicians, including senators and former governors. Yes, I feel like these people, if they are giving this breakdown, they should mention names. You will not just tell us that senators and former governors. No, mention the names so that you hear the top names of people who actually did this defection. It's not just an ordinary defection. The likes of Abaribe, the likes of Tony Moyi, the likes of Victor Ume, they should mention him. This is the kind of report they're supposed to mention him, including senators and former governors from other political parties, mainly in the southeast. As they went on to say, the former governor finished third with 6,101,100 you all know what I'm talking about, as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party during the 2023 presidential general election, which was won by Bola Ahmed Tinubu of All Progressive Congress. In fact, that one is trash. Me and you know how it ended. Greatest political mistake. Reacting in the statement, Mr. Ofo claimed that the LP made the greatest political mistake to have fielded Peter Obi as a presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. And trust me, if they said they make a political mistake, then trust me, they wouldn't have been where they are now. Because trust me, nobody would have known Labour Party the way Labour Party is known now, currently now. Nobody would have known them. Let's continue. He went on to say, as we gave Nigerians a candidate we thought was good for the nation in 2023, but time has since proved that we made the greatest political mistake. Are you listening? He said, we plead for forgiveness from Nigerians as we are already working out the best prospects that we will hope will bring Nigeria back to its glory days, he stated. Mr. Ofor argued that Peter Obi had been liberated by, Labour Party has been liberated by Peter Obi defection and wondered why he took a long time to exit the Labour Party, given that the party had in September 2024 parted ways with him and some of his blind supporters in the National Assembly. Hey, we have patiently waited for this day. The party is finally liberated by the defection, and as party leaders, we count it as a blessing. He went on to say, it will be on record that the election of the Labour Party, thank you all the way from Ethiopia, thank you so much. It will be on record that the leadership of the Labour Party had since argued Obi and his disgruntled followers to exit the party if they were unable to work with the leadership of the party. He said, as a matter of fact, the party had suspended many of the lawmakers for anti-party and was clearly going to meted the same treatment on the presidential candidate Peter Obi, but for the intervention of some well-meaning Nigerians. He also said Peter Obi, Alex Otti responsible for crisis in Labour Party. Now he's accusing not just Peter Obi, now he's adding Alex Otti, who has been trying everything possible to see that the party has a good faith, that they have been the people disrupting, scattering the party. All the way from New York, thank you for joining. He went on to say, Mr. Ofor went on to say, also accused Mr. Peter Obi and Governor Alex Otti of Abia State of being responsible for the leadership crisis in Labour Party. It was them that sponsored the instruction against the Julius Abure leadership. We had also expected Governor Otti to follow Obi out of the party. We are surprised that even though Otti has been suspended from the party, he is still loitering around. It is not too late for him to follow his political leader, he said. The national spokesperson argued that the political rally in Enugu, where Mr. Obi announced his defection on Wednesday, was largely boycotted by prominent political and traditional institutions in the southeast. He said, all we saw were mere political spent forces who cannot win in their ward. Should there be an election today? He claimed, adding that the development was in an indication that his political ambition would fail. Obi has clearly lost the charm that had endeared him to the people prior 2023, he added. He said previously the Labour Party had been battling an intense leadership crisis which had split the party into two factions. While Mr. Abure leads one of the factions, Messiah Obi and Mr. Otti belong to another faction of the Labour Party. The Labour Party Factional National Executive Committee had sacked the Abure-led executive in September 2024 and appointed Nenadi Usman, a former Minister of Finance and ex-Kaduna South Senator, to lead a 29-member caretaker committee and facilitate the election of a new party leadership within 90 days. This one is not a new news, it's an old news already. He said, but weeks later, the Court of Appeal in Abuja recognized Mr. Abure as the national chairperson of the Labour Party. However, the Supreme Court on 4th of April 2025 set aside judgment of the lower court as 5-member panel of the Supreme Court unanimously held that the Court of Appeal lacked jurisdiction to have affirmed Mr. Abure as chairperson of the Labour Party, since the substance of the case was about the party leadership. He went on to say, it held that the issue of leadership was an internal affair of a party over which court lacks jurisdiction. The court upheld the appeal filed by Mrs. Usman against judgment. He said the Supreme Court held that Mrs. Usman's appeal was meritorious and also dismissed the cross appeal filed by the Abure-led faction of the Labour Party for lacking merit. All of this, I think we all know. We all have a clearer picture of this. But let me just round this up before I think I will just do a breakdown of everything that these Abure people are talking about, because trust me, I will definitely call them Abure people, because they are actually behaving like Abure people. And of course, they are Abure people. He went on to say, but the Abure-led faction of the Labour Party argued the Supreme Court did not sack Mr. Abure and other executives of the party. The factional national spokesperson of the Labour Party, Mr. Ufo, claimed that the Supreme Court's position was that the matter was purely an internal affair of the party, insisting that the court did not set aside the appeal judgment of 13th of November 2024, which was affirmed Mr. Abure as a national chairperson of the party. Since then, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has not publicly confirmed or published Mrs. Usman's name as the national chairperson of the Labour Party. By law, as of 1st of January 2026, INEC official records still recognize Mr. Abure as the national chairperson of the Labour Party. Meanwhile, Mr. Obi had repeatedly suggested that the crisis in Labour Party was orchestrated by the APC-led federal government to weaken the opposition party ahead of the 2027 election. Now, I have one question for Mr. Ofo. If everything he's saying here is true, let Abure come out and tell Nigerians what he discussed with Nyesom Wike in a private meeting. He had a private meeting at Nyesom Wike residence. He should come and tell Nigerians or explain to Nigerians what he is doing with Nyesom Wike, who still work against Labour Party during the 2023 general election. If he's claiming that everything Peter Obi is saying is a lie, he should come out and defend this or make it clear to Nigerians. Well, I just wanted to read this article. Actually, this is not even the point why we are here. So this is just like, will I say one out of many. Of course, you know how it went yesterday in Enugu. I actually saw a video of all days, it was yesterday that they choose to grade a road at the same spot where His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and other ADC people in the southeast had the meeting planned for defection. It was yesterday they decided they were going to go to that place and start grading the place. I think I will attach that video to my next video here. I will attach it so that you see this is, and you're telling me that it is not the handwork of the federal government-led administration. And if the federal government will say they are not involved, why are they going around buying other states, convincing other state governors to join APC? Why? What is their aim? Why? So why not, if this is going to be fair, why not allow everybody stay in his party and then we play fair? You as the president address the parties and say let there be peace, let everyone play fair. Why is it not so? Although it's always Mr. Peter Obi own that is he prepared them for mine. But well, we are very, 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 very sure that Peter Obi is not going to be a vice to Atiku or whatsoever. Very soon, the primaries will come. Primaries will come. It will be time for primaries. ADC primaries will come up, and we'll be right here to give you guys the result of how we went and how it's going to be. All these people who move with Peter Obi to ADC, they did not just move for moving sake. Okay? And most of them are men of integrity. They are not even too eager to be in the power. They are not. We all know that, like, the politics in Nigeria, nobody is playing fair. There is no fair game in the politics in Nigeria at all. There is no fair game anywhere. Because if there was fair game, Peter Obi will win slide hand. Peter Obi will win slide hand. Before we continue, let's read another article from Festus Kayamo. Festus Kayamo says the article wants to use Peter Obi for his presidential ambition. Maybe I don't know how these people are really seeing this Obi. Maybe they are just seeing him as somebody who does not know how to play this politics thing. He will just wake up and decide. It's just that the country we are now, if you cannot register a party and there will not be politics inside. If it was easy for Obi to register a party, he would have registered a party. And trust me, there wouldn't have been any need defecting to ADC or whatsoever, and Nigerians would 100% support him. Now let's read what Kayemo said. Kayemo said Atiku wants to use Peter Obi for his presidential ambition. This is coming from Festus Kayemo. He said the Minister of Aviation, Festus Kayemo, says former Vice President Atiku wants to use Peter Obi to secure votes and become president on a flawed template that will damage the fragile unity of Nigeria. In a post on his verified X handle on Thursday, Kayemu said Obi is supporting the move for selfish reason, throwing the entire country under the bus for a vice presidential ticket. Obi has not said anything about vice presidential ticket. Why is everybody well, God of mercy, Obi has not mentioned anything about being vice to anybody. Why? So they should just come out now and wank to you guys that Obi is going to be the fourth runner. Atiku is going to be Let's continue, guys. He said the minister said he sympathized with Obi's supporters, who according to him are being led into a dead end by willing old wars horses in politics. He went on to say Atiku wants to camouflage with Obi and secure his votes and become president on a flawed template that will damage our fragile unity as a nation. And Peter Obi is supporting this contraption for selfish reason, throwing the entire country under the bus for a mess of potage called a VP ticket. He will soon learn in a hard way. Hey, God of mercy. He went on to say, commiseration to the naive Obi supporters who are being led into a dead end by will old wall horses in politics. They will all come back to thank us later after the disaster to which they are all heading, he said. Why are you people bothered? Why are you people bothered? What is your fear? What is actually you people's fear. Obi has not said anything about him accepting to be anybody's vice. Not in a post, not anywhere. He has not said, I have agreed that I want to be this person vice, so I have agreed that I don't want to be this person vice, so. But the fear in you people's is too much. Okay? The only thing he just did was to defect to ADC. The one from Labour Party saying it's a freedom, it's a liberation now to them. The one from the inside the APC caucus is saying another thing. The ones, the online ranters are saying more. The truth of the matter remains that they are scared. They are scared of Obi. They are not even scared of Atiku. They are not even scared of a candidate that will be coming out of Labour Party, as Labour Party is claiming, because from the look of things, I might be a prophet. Ahmad Dati Baba might come out as a presidential candidate of Labour Party. I am just assuming. This is my thought. This is my opinion. This is my thought. This is my opinion. But there's still time. Labour Party will do their primaries. ADC will do their primaries. The almighty APC will do their primaries. So we will definitely see. We already know that Tinubu is running. So I don't think there will be any need for even APC doing primaries. So they will just give him back the ticket and possibly rerun the election. That's how it's going to be. It's really not going to be something that they will drag so much and all that. Now, I want to specially say thank you to each and every one of you. And once again, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you, my great supporters here on the channel. I love each and every one of you, and I'm thankful for having each and every one of you here at every given time. It's been a pleasure. 2026 is a year, according to our principle, is a year for us to correct our mistakes and also put things right. Yes, we might be blind supporters according to Festus Kayamo. We might be blind supporters according to Labour Party supporters, and no problem, we agree. We are blind supporters. But the truth of the matter remains that anywhere Peter Obi goes, there we will go. Anywhere he goes, there we will go. So whether we are supporting him blindly, whether we are not supporting him blindly, I don't think that should be your problem. Your problem is go back to the table, think of how your principal will win the election. I think I'll round all of this with Atiku speech to Peter Obi defection to ADC, which is actually costing a lot of Ndasai to talk. Because all of this talk is just talk, and they are talking from Ndasai level. So let's listen. He said the 2023 presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has welcomed Peter Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, into the African Democratic Congress, ADC. Premium Time report that Mr. Peter Obi on 20 defected to the ADC on Wednesday in Enugu yesterday. Mr. Obi earlier in 2025 declared his intention to contest in Nigeria 2027 presidential election that we already know. Now said the significant moment in a Facebook post on his Facebook page Wednesday evening, Atiku, a member of the ADC, said Mr. Obi's defection to the party marks a significant moment in the history of a political coalition in Nigeria. He went on to say, "It is my pleasure to welcome him officially as we look forward to a robust working relationship that will foster a virile opposition, one that will ultimately form a government capable of bringing prosperity and peace to our people," he said. He went on to say the former Nigerian vice president, who is also seeking the ADC 2027 presidential ticket, described Peter Obi as my brother and associate. He said he expressed hope that Mr. Obi's defection to the ADC in Enugu State would help inspire others to join the party in the southeast. And as the ADC coalition train leaves Enugu, the capital of the southeast region, I hope this inspires other patriots to join the cause with the train headed in their direction, he said. He now went on to say, Mr. Obi defection to the ADC is a confirmation that the former governor will seek the party presidential ticket in the 2027 presidential election. The former governor was Atiku running mate in the 2019 presidential election, running under the PDP platform. Atiku and Obi were the presidential candidates of the PDP and the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, respectively, but lost to the APC candidate Bola Tinubu, who is now the president. Both politicians vigorously but unsuccessfully challenged Mr. Tinubu's victory at various courts in Nigeria, including the country's Supreme Court. I guess that's all. Let's keep our hand crossed. Let's keep our shoulders high. Let's keep our faith that a new Nigeria is possible. Let's keep our hands clean and get our PVC ready to vote out bad governance. All of these are very important come 2027. And this is the right time to fix each and every one of this problem. Once again, I'll say thank you for joining my life. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys great, stronger each passing day with nice and amazing video in this 2026. As we walk towards this campaign season, I hope to see you guys often. I hope to do this more often this year with each and every one of you. And once again, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. All your dreams, aspiration, goals will all be met this year. Thank you so much. For those of you who comment, Mr. Jackson, all of you, I love each and every one of you. I want to say thank you for joining me here. Thank you for always finding out time to come to my live section. And this time around, a new Nigeria is possible with Mr. Peter Obi.